Well, South Africa is requesting that the world's top court, the International Court of Justice, move urgently to end Israel's offence in Gaza. Statements made by Israel's Prime Minister and President were cited by South African lawyers as evidence of genocide. Well, joining me now live is Alex Ryvchin, the co-CEO of the Executive Council of Australian Jewry. It's good to have you on the program, Alex. Thanks very much for your time. So the South African prosecutors have cited examples of Benjamin Netanyahu and other Israeli officials explicitly saying that they want to remove Palestinians from the region. They say that it is starving the population and denying Gazans of the basics. I want to put to you, how is there a belief that this could be, there could be some merit in this argument, or how isn't this evidence of genocidal intent?
Well, the South African case relies on several statements made by the Israeli Prime Minister and other Israeli politicians in the immediate aftermath of the Hamas atrocities of October 7. And when taken out of context, those statements are bellicose. They're aggressive, angry statements reflecting the mood of the country after such horrors were inflicted upon its people. But Israel has maintained categorically and unequivocally and consistently that it has no intention whatsoever of harming Palestinian civilians, that it has no intention of depopulating Gaza of its Palestinian population. It has no intention to reoccupy the territory whatsoever. This is purely a political measure initiated by Hamas's allies in the international community, notably South Africa, along with Iran and Turkey. And its aim is to provide political cover for Hamas at a time when its infrastructure, its leadership is teetering. It's on the brink of collapse in response to Israeli forces and the invasion of Gaza after the October 7 attacks. What was
how is it political cover, though, when there is evidence of Israeli forces bombing places such as health centres, refugee camps?
Well, Israel is bombing where it needs to take out Hamas fighters and Hamas infrastructure. But the measures that it has gone to limit civilian suffering are virtually unprecedented. It is literally telling the Palestinians and telling Hamas which neighbourhoods, which parts of Gaza it intends to strike in order to allow civilians to leave and to minimise the displacement and the toll on the civilian population. But when you have a terrorist force, genocidal in character, which seeks unequivocally to destroy the state of Israel and to kill every Jew within its population, and it is embedded within the civilian population, it fights from tunnels, it commits ambushes, it stores its weapons in its command centres in hospitals and schools and apartments, and we've seen ample evidence of this. You will have a civilian toll. It's unavoidable. But the way to end the civilian suffering, and there is only one path to this, is for Hamas to surrender, to lay down its arms, and to release more than 130 hostages which remain in its brutal, unlawful captivity.